Heißt das? Ich verstehe nicht, wo man das Mikrofon immer... Ich verstehe nicht, wo man das Mikrofon immer wegmacht. Oh, okay. Funktioniert wieder. Einen wunderschönen guten Abend, Chat. Wie geht's euch? Hallöchen. So, ich mache jetzt Musik aus. Und zwar so. Dann mache ich das halt an. Dann wechsle ich die Szene. Oh, ich lasse Kamera jetzt aber mal aus. Kreisbilder, kann ich das ausmachen? Ja. Heute kein Bock. Nee. Muss ich erst wieder nach Narnia. Kamera anschließen, habe ich überhaupt keine Lust drauf. Jetzt brauche ich noch Spielaufnahme. Siehst du? Nee, ganz schön. Hm? Hm? So. Ich wollte noch einmal den Legend of the weiter fortführen. Och Leute, Alter. Nee. Der kann nicht beitreten. Ja, weiß ich. Ja, hallo. Was? Hello. Boing, boing. Hier. Wupp, wupp. Was wollte ich noch gerade ändern? Ich wollte den Chat ändern. Guten Abend, Stella. Was geht ab? Siehst du? Genau das. Es möchte jemand mit mir befreundet sein. Soll das ein Geheimcode sein? Wie? Ja, okay. Nehmen wir mal an. Dieses Bonbon schon geil. Und wie geht's euch so? Alle fresh? Ich werde doch bestimmt hier wieder vertrieben, wenn ich hier reingehe. War klar. Da hinten hast du auch nicht gemeckert, Kollege. Naja, Privatbesitz. Okay, ich gehe ja schon. Ich bin zwar Vanessa, aber ich glaube, ich selber nicht. Ich will in der Arena gehen. Gib mir diesen Pilz, ich will diesen Pilz haben. Wo muss ich hin da vorne? Über mir. Okay. Ach so, eine Truhe, ja natürlich. Die übersehe ich immer.
Did that grow out of the ground?
Mhm. Genau. Hier komm, wir gehen mal nach oben. Oh, da sagst du was. Bevor ich das mache, dann ist morgen gesagt, ich muss eben noch Kopfgeld machen. Was hat das für eine Besonderheit? Elektor. Ja, super. Immun gegen Dingsbums. Was nehme ich denn noch statt mal Wasser? Was nehme ich statt Wasser? Feuer könnte ich mal nehmen.
Just sharpen my spear.
Keine Ahnung, ob das eine gute Idee ist. Wie habe ich denn sonst noch gebaut? Elektro. Fische könnte ich noch nehmen. Nintendo, ja, aber ist nicht mit Wind kompatibel. Ach komm, ich mach das so einfach. Das war nicht die optimale Team, aber... wo ist das
Strength
Ding
is one
hinter
of those
mir?
things where you gotta use it or lose it. So,
Schwer natürlich.
wanna
Und
train with me
dann...
sometime?
The insolent shadow.
Get to work! Beat the skies! Let's pop off our seat!
Hier nichts.
Winter shall eventually come.
Ja, genau, Winter. Oh, das ging schnell. Stufe 2, Ansehensbelohnung. Teleportieren. Das müssen wir leider jetzt mal eben machen, es tut mir leid. Auch interessant. Ich finde es echt schade, dass man Kopfgeld nicht einfach so machen kann. Jetzt habe ich gar nicht wieder geguckt, was der für Schwächen hat. Immun gegen Animo. Dendro. Ich packe auf jeden Fall... Wen hatte ich denn jetzt hier drin? Ach ja, vorhin. Auf jeden Fall packe ich die mal
I knew you'd
wieder
miss me.
rein. Dendro. Mein fast Chibi-Team hier. Spiele ich auch so selten. Catching! Hallo? Danke. Was ist denn hier? Ach, einfach nur Dendro. Lady Catching, Lady Catching.
Incoming!
Pay your dues. Killjoy! We only just I will end.
Born to oblivion! Temple of Wisdom!
No escape.
Got lucky that time.
Ah,
Cut to the chase.
This isn't good.
wo ist der? So, du willst auch noch fest?
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Ups, wollte ich gar nicht. Ach, kleiner. Ist das denn jetzt dein Ernst? Ich wollte dich eigentlich nicht töten.
Everyone's okay.
Aber wenn du deine Zähnchen unbedingt abgeben möchtest. Die sieht eigentlich Catching aus. Also bombmäßig. Oh, gut, könnte mehr kritisch haben. Ist okay. Ah ne, mit euch will ich mich jetzt nicht annehmen. Kopfgeld. Schubdi-dubdi-du. Ich mag gegen GER Ringer Pyro. Oh. Hallo? Da muss ich aber auch mal das Team wieder rauspacken. Das ist ja völlig angestarrt. Marika. Das macht ja alles platt in 5 Sekunden. Ach, Kopfgeld ist auch da. Brauche ich überhaupt Zähnchen? Also, Vanessa braucht Zähnchen, aber wo sind denn die Dinge? Joa. Joa. Ah. Und
Alright, let's finish this fast. You two, time to burn it down. Red from the sky.
ein paar Zähnchen nehme ich mal mit. So. Oder ich erinnere mich, ich habe mit dem Pro-Team immer hier gekämpft, also gestruggelt. Oh ja, der gute Hilfe.
Let's ride. Stop. The blazing sun. Get to work. Eat Lolene, eat Papa, get him. Light it up.
Gott sei Dank.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Prepare yourself.
Na komm her. Na komm her.
Fulfill our task.
You two, time to
Wenn du irgendwie Stress willst. Na komm her. Ich wollte dich in Ruhe lassen, aber er wollte sterben. Da kann ich auch nichts für. Oh, ich sehe Geflügel. Tut mir leid. Siehst du? Geflügel. Was mir hier auffällt, ich habe gar keine Musik. Hoho. Dabei mag ich die Musik so gerne. Die ist wirklich sehr schön. Ja, abgeholt, abgeholt. Noch nicht. Oh Gott, ich habe noch so viel zu tun. Aber immerhin bin ich schon zu Stufe 2. Aber nicht mit Team Marika. Team Vanessa. Vanessa. Okay, dann halt nicht. So, da steht sie. Da steht meine Schwester. Ich bin ganz schüchtern. Doppelte Lottchen, ey. Kannst du mal Kamera... Licht? Genau. Nein. Ja. 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 Oh. Also cute. Als Vanessa. Oder Vanessa. Ach süß. Ja. Bitte was? Ich will nicht blasen. Will? Das ist so falsch. Warum steht da
My parents always
in
say,
dem Mikrofon?
no matter how busy life gets, you should always sit down and enjoy a proper meal when you get
Oh, da
home.
muss er mal speichern.
What I like to do is stack my plate up high, then squash it all down,
Blasen.
take a deep breath, and wolf it down in one go. That way, I get to eat.
Mission? Keine Mission. Mission? Keine Mission. Okay. Hier mal blasen. Kommt da jetzt was? Oh, ich kann nicht mehr. Oh, du bist schon da.
Yep, my dad whipped up something fantastic as always. He's a great cook. He can turn any protein or vegetable into something delicious.
No wonder you look so refreshed. That's the power of a good meal.
Ein bisschen laut die Musik, ne? Kein Wunder, dass er so erfrischt
That's right. I was hoping to bring Uncle Cottle with me, but he wasn't home. So I guess you're stuck with me.
Aktuell. Ach, Entschuldigung, jetzt habe ich die ganze Zeit ausspucken, mitbringen zu können, aber er war nicht zu Hause. Also müsst ihr wohl mit mir auskommen. Sie wollten uns ja noch rumführen, nur ja, was. Das hat mal angefangen, aber...
Uncle Cottle is our chief, by the way. Who better than the chief to introduce you to the tribe, right?
Ihr könntet dich also etwas in der Stadt... Was? Wer könnte dich besser in den Stamm einführen als der heute selbst?
I've never given an official tour before. So I'm thinking I'll just explain things as we go along. Is that okay?
Während wir voran. Das ist süß.
Of course, that sounds great.
Das klingt großartig.
Okay. Whew. Then let's start in that direction.
Also lass uns in diese Richtung. Kleine Pause auf der Obstplantage. Jetzt können wir da drauf. So lang. Da vorne sitzt der Körner. Ist immer noch Kisten? Natürlich gibt es hier unten noch Kisten. Die Kiste wird mir sogar angezeigt. Ich will nicht mich nicht spoilern lassen, ich gucke die mir nicht an. Da glaube ich ein Teil von, oder? Wo finde ich nochmal diese Ringe? Ich weiß nicht mehr, wo ich die Ringe finde. Ne, da war das nicht. Das ist Kamera. Doch hier. Ah, ich muss diese Herausforderung machen, diese Zeitherausforderung, glaube ich. Ich erinnere mich. Jetzt muss ich doch wirklich sein. Wollte mich jetzt mobben? So, man kann hier stehen natürlich. Nicht, nein, Vanessa, Larissa,
Did
Barisa.
that grow out of the ground?
Die wird das Essen hoch. Leid, leid. Auch so eine Idee. So viel Essen, ey. Wahnsinn. Nein, Musik, bleib da. Aha. Ein Buch wurde hinzugefügt. Irgendwas hier noch? Ja.
My place is over there. See that fruit stand
Da
out
drüben
front?
ist man zu Hause.
My
Steht.
house is right
Seht ihr
behind
die
it.
Obststand da vorne? Mein Haus ist gleich darüber. Dahinter.
You have a fruit stand in front of your house? Does that mean you grow the fruit yourselves?
Vor eurem Haus heißt es, dass ihr... Heißt das, ihr baut Obst selbst an?
You guessed it.
Das ist
My
aber
family
eine
runs a
Familie-
huge orchard.
Obstplantage.
We live really close to the main entrance of the tribe. So every morning, I wake up to the sound of all the people and carts on the road.
Kinder mache ich auch.
That's also when my parents start work. So that's how I know it's time to get up.
And then you all work in the orchard together.
Und dann...
Well, knowing it's time to get up and actually doing it are two separate things.
So süß.
Most of the time, I end up curling under the covers and falling back asleep.
Oh, Paimon gets you. Sleeping in is the best kind of sleep. Plus, when you have the traveler to wake you up, it's no big deal.
Ich aufwecke, bist du auch nicht. Dieses Mal schlafe ich aus und du kannst mich aufwecken.
No, that was
Nein, nein, das war nur ein bisschen.
Get Paimon like that, traveler.
Well, maybe you can both sleep in sometime. Once I get up, I usually help my parents around the house, head out for training, then come home for lunch.
Hier zum Training und komme dann zum Nachmittag nach Hause. Wer hat es ernst geblickt? Ist das schon?
After lunch is when my parents do their delivery runs. So then it's my turn to work in the orchard.
Hilfe ich meinen Eltern. Ja, war aus und dann bin ich mit der Arbeit in der Plantage dran.
Oh, Paimon would love to see the orchard. Can you show us?
Sure thing! We'll go right after this. But first...
Ups, ich bin zu schnell. So, die Maschine bedienen. Ja. Ah, ich verstehe. Ich mach das nochmal. Saft der Fülle. Okay, nochmal. So kann man auch neue Dinge freischalten. Gute Idee. Deswegen ist auch ja, ich mag sie. Wo war hin? Ach, Training. Hm? Dieser Song ich leider immer noch nicht. Traurig, aber ich hab sie nicht.
There's a lot that goes into managing an orchard. Watering, weeding, fertilizing the soil. Making sure the temperature is right. Oh, Coach Yatsan, are you here to do some training?
Nope. Just doing some maintenance on the equipment here while I have some time.
Aber
Oh, it's you two! Welcome to the Collective of Plenty. Look, I bought this at the stadium the other day.
das hab ich neulich in einer gekauft. Aber auch schön.
Wait, we've seen that graffiti design before. It's not easy to get your hands on one of these. I had to wait in a super long line.
hung it up right next to my bed.
Und ich habe mir auch eine Kleidung mit diesem Muster gekauft. Das habe ich gleich neben meinem Bett aufgehängt. Hey.
Ooh, you should sign it for me sometime. It would mean the
Könntest
world
du es
to
mir
me.
vielleicht signieren? War klar.
Oh, I meant to ask,
Ich wollte
what
euch
brings you out
fragen,
here anyway?
was bringt euch eigentlich hierher?
We're just doing some adventuring. We don't have any concrete
Wir
plans.
machen Abenteuer. Wir haben keine. Wir haben keine konstruktiven Pläne, oder?
We ran into Veressa on the road, and she was nice enough to lead us the rest of the way. She's even giving us a tour.
Unterwegs sind wir auf jeden Fall gestoßen. Und sie war so nett, uns des Weges zu begleiten. Und sie hat uns sogar eine Tour angeboten.
It's my pleasure.
Immer gern.
Still keeping up with your training, Veressa? No slacking, I hope. Yes, Coach. Did 3 full shuttle runs, just as you instructed, Coach. Good. Then we'll continue with the training plan. As for your diet, actually, no dieting for now. As you are. Feel free to use any of the equipment around here. But if you're planning to do strength training, make sure you have a spotter. Of course. Don't need to tell me twice, Coach.
Wait, but isn't a special diet a huge part of bodybuilding? Veressa doesn't need one?
Oh, it's kind of a long story. I suppose you could say Veressa is among the select few who have a natural gift. When she first started training with me, I started her on a standard training regimen and wrote out a simple recipe plan to give to her father. But it left me so hungry. I couldn't even muster up the energy to make it to class. Yeah, that was my fault. It was just your average nutrition plan, but Veressa's metabolism is something else. Once I studied her eating habits, I was able to tailor it to her needs. Yeah, Coach is really thoughtful that way. Now I feel like I'm making real progress. And the training and classes are a lot more fun.
Jetzt habe ich das Gefühl, echte Fortschritte zu machen und das Training und die Kurse machen mir viel mehr Spaß.
Veressa is currently my top student. She can lift even more than me.
Sie kann sogar mehr als ich.
Wait, but you're the coach and the victor of the
Du
pilgrimage.
bist doch die Meisterin und die Gewinnerin der Siegerreise.
Don't sound so surprised. This kind of thing is really common in the fitness world. Everyone starts from a different baseline.
Wow, that's amazing!
das Wort. Boah, das ist erstaunlich.
I'm not exaggerating either. Vanessa is extremely strong. All she needs is a bit more confidence. Oh, well, it's just because Coach is a great teacher. It didn't take much effort at all. Oh, believe me, I'm not. I mean, sure, I can face a few monsters and lift some heavy training equipment. But I'm useless when it comes to fighting other people. I'm scared I'll hurt someone.
Oh, that makes sense. But what about the pilgrimage?
I've never placed or even made it out of the team stage. I'm not good at fighting actual people.
Ich habe nie es geschaffen, Flüchten oder über die Phase hinauszukommen. Ich bin nicht gut im Kampf, Kämpfen gegen echte Menschen.
When it comes to power, it's all about control. Take these weights, for example.
Nehmen wir zum Beispiel dieses Gewicht.
It takes strength to lift them, yes, but also to control the weight when you set them down. True mastery means control during both motions. I know that, and I can do it just fine during training. But whenever I have to face a real person, I start to doubt myself. Thanks. I appreciate the support. As long as I keep training, I'm sure I'll get it eventually. Well, we should get going, Coach. I told the Traveler and Paimon I would show them around the orchard. Sounds good. I hope you enjoy your time here.
That's nice. Brüll. Ja, das ist nicht weitergekommen.
Good girl, Vanana. Thanks for guarding the house.
Banane.
Now, let me take a good look at you. Did you have another growth spurt?
Bist du noch richtig gewesen?
Hey, I was just taking a look, not inviting you to wrestle. Next time, okay?
Hab nicht noch vor, mit dir zu rauchen. Vielleicht ein anderes Mal, ja? Ja, ich wollte nur nachschauen. Nicht mal mit dir zu rauchen. Ah, okay.
Oh, this is Vanana. She keeps watch over the orchard when no one's here. She's a tough little thing, but also a clingy baby at heart.
Did you say little? She certainly doesn't look it.
Anyway, this is my family's orchard. Come on, I'll show you around.
Whoa! It's even bigger than Paimon imagined!
Größer als man gedacht hat.
Oh, look at all the fruit! It looks delicious.
This is the Collective of Plenty, after all.
Das
Being so close to the volcano makes the soil extra fertile. So everything that grows around here is amazing. Especially the fruit. We sell a lot to the other tribes, give some to family and friends, and keep the rest for ourselves.
Well, if you have to live next to a volcano, at least you get something good out of it.
That's right. Since we're here, why don't we pick some and have ourselves a little snack?
Wait, but didn't you just eat?
Yeah, but there's always room for dessert. Plus, we don't have to pick that many. A few dozen should do it.
Oh, die haben mich mit der Aufmerksamkeit. Ein paar Dutzend gefunden. Ein paar Dutzend?
You know that fruit stand in front of my house? Well, as a kid, whenever my dad was working at the stand, I would tug on his shirt and ask for a piece of fruit. I would scarf it down in a heartbeat and then ask for another. Before long, people would gather around just to watch. My dad told me I made the fruit look so delicious, more and more people started coming to our stand, which, of course, made me want to eat even more.
meinte, weil ich so genüsslich essen habe, immer mehr Leute helfen zu können habe.
The customers would ruffle my hair and say, "It's good to have a healthy appetite. You'll grow up big and strong for sure."
Ach ja.
I mean, what kid doesn't like a compliment? So I would smile, which would get my dad to smile, and then my mom too.
Aw, that's so cute! Plus, free fruit whenever you want. Jealous!
With all that said, it also helped that our fruit actually tastes really good. And I'm not just saying that. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Oh, and there's an epic feast showdown in a few days, so we're providing a bunch of the fruit for the desserts.
Epic Feast Showdown?
Oh, sorry. It's basically a speed eating contest. We need to prepare a ton of ingredients. So don't worry about anything going to waste. Okay, let's get picking.
Alright. Where should we start? Why is there a mushroom over there?
Oh, that kind of mushroom. They kind of appeared out of nowhere when we first planted the orchard. They grow really fast and don't require any water or fertilizer. Oh, and the flavor is amazing. You can grill them, stir fry them, or even eat them raw. The flavor has almost a fruity taste to it.
A mushroom that tastes like a fruit? That's a new one.
Sowas gibt's. Vielleicht hat er Nahrungsstoffe der Großmutter in der Umgebung aufgenommen. Das kann gut sein.
Yep, that could be. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, if it tastes like a fruit, then it fits right in. Who cares where it came from?
Ist eben Obst. So. Wozu groß darüber nachdenken?
Go ahead. Pick as much as you want. Might as well get some mushrooms too, and I'll whip up something to eat.
Was? Kann man ja gar nicht an alles ran. Ja. Unmöglich.
Whoa, that's quite the haul.
Oh, das. Wie ihr da schon gefragt habt, das Bag.
Well, you need a bunch of ingredients for the eating competition, right? Thought we'd give you some help. Oh, and you were right about the fruit. Paimon tried one, and it was one of the sweetest, juiciest pieces of fruit Paimon has ever had. You must sell out every time. Also, Paimon tried one of the mushrooms too. In a weird way, it really did taste like a fruit. We should call them berry shrooms. Well, Paimon had multiple nations worth of good food to refine her palate. Her taste buds never lie.
Well, thanks to your help, we can call it early today. Oh, I promised you a meal, didn't I? I'll be right back.
Also wartet noch kurz.
I'm not the greatest cook, so it's nothing special. Still, high-quality ingredients are hard to mess up.
Don't sell yourself short. It looks great. Paimon can smell the umami from here.
Jetzt einfach nicht so bescheiden ist. Das ist herrlich.
Whoa! This is completely different from the raw taste.
I'm glad.
Das freut mich.
This kind of mushroom is a favorite in the tribe, but it's not well known outside the Collective of Plenty.
Sehr, sehr cool. Ein Geheimtipp. Im Kollektiv der
Actually, we're hoping to use the upcoming competition to introduce it to a wider audience. Uncle Atoli has been coming up with new recipes like there's no tomorrow. Hey, you two should sign up. Only if you want to, of course.
Oh, you mean the Epic Feast Showdown? Yeah, Paimon would love to sign up. She might not do very well, though.
Don't worry. You can tap out at any time. Nothing goes to waste. I'll take care of anything you can't finish.
Oh, good. Wait, aren't you competing too? Oh, then Paimon doesn't stand a chance.
Dann ist alles gut. Oh, warte mal. Sind wir dann nicht eigentlich Konkurrenten? Wie soll denn Paimon dich dann schlagen?
You never know until you try. Oh, besides, from what I just saw, it looks like you can hold your own.
Es scheint dein Appetit aus betrachtlich.
Well, anyway, winning isn't the
Du
point.
gewinnst oder nicht?
Just think of it as an opportunity to try our local delicacies.
Und so viele Köstlichkeiten vorab.
Oh, good point.
Dann werde ich mich aber auch mal anschließen.
Nice! Then let's sign up together!
Wunderbar.
Time for Paimon to show these people what she's made of!
Warte ab. Einmal will ich den zeigen, was Stauung bedeutet. Das war schon der zweite Akt.
What?
Die ganze Plantage ist leer. Aber ich bin auch gelöst. Ich verarschen. Nein. Besser. Manche Leute verchecken es. Manche Leute checken es einfach. Muss ich da ganz oben noch hoch? So schnell die Frau. Das ist eine Herausforderung. Ich mach kurz eine Herausforderung. Das ist auch noch Herausforderung. Das wäre schon wieder so schwer. Ja, mach doch. Willst du mich jetzt verarschen? Er kriegt den nicht. Ja, und den letzten hat er auch gar nicht. Ja, hab ich jetzt keinen Bock drauf. Ist nicht schaffbar momentan. Kannst du mit mehreren Leuten. Ah, hier mal schon.
I go! Just steer clear of other people. Huh? Hey, you're here.
Also seid ihr.
It's been a while. When Varessa told me you signed up for the Epic Feast Showdown, I could barely believe it. Sounds like Varessa might finally be in for a challenge this year.
Wie viel ist das schon? Hey.
Honestly, I'm not even that good.
Um ehrlich zu sein, bin ich geizig.
What's wrong? Sounds like you're still half asleep.
Was ist mit dir? Was ist das?
Just, hungry. It's competition day, so gotta show up with an empty stomach.
Not much longer, Varessa. Atoli's firing up the ovens as we speak.
Got it. I can wait.
About the competition. Usually you have to pay for the food if you don't finish.
Oh, was denn hier nochmal bei mir?
But when I heard you two were coming, I talked to Atoli and we agreed to waive your expenses.
Really? So we get to eat for free? Awesome! Now we can just take it easy and box up whatever we don't finish!
Guck, dann auch mal. Das ist ja toll, jetzt können wir in Ruhe angehen und einfach alles anpacken. Lassen wir das einpacken lassen, was wir nicht schaffen. Danke, wir wissen deine Gastfreundschaft zu schätzen.
Please, it's our pleasure. You've done so much for Natlan. Just think of it as a small token of gratitude.
Habt ihr so viel für Natlan getan, wie es einfach als kleines Dankeschön.
When the Abyss invaded, we weren't hit with large waves of monsters, but the volcano became unusually active.
Es war nicht von einer großen Anzahl von Monstern geworden, aber ungewöhnlich aktiv.
As the guardians of Tolan, we couldn't stand by and do nothing, so we immediately dispatched a team to the summit. Varessa was a key member of that team. Varessa?
Varessa?
Oh, right. Yes, I was there. I brought so many Saurus crackers with me that day. Sorry, not the point. There were abyss tumors all around the summit, agitating the magma and spawning all kinds of monsters.
Was für ein Gestein? Irgendein Gestein des Abgrunds. Die Lava.
But once the Pyro Archon did her thing, we were able to smash them to smithereens.
Looking back on it, the goal was probably to hold us up so we couldn't send reinforcements to the areas around the stadium.
Rückblickend betrachten.
Good point. Your tribe must be full of great warriors with all the training you do. The Abyss really is a cunning enemy. Oh, and you mentioned something about the Guardians of Tolan? What does that mean?
Was über die Wächter von Tolan gesagt. Das bedeutet was?
That is a duty our people have held for generations. The volcano is very important to us. It brings disaster, but also opportunity. Our people rose to the challenge of living in this environment, and in return, we get fertile soil and a thriving ecosystem.
That's right. The Natlanese are never ones to shy away from a challenge. Although, whenever we spot unusual volcanic activity, we always report it to the stadium.
Oh, so there's a lot more to this place than good food, huh? Hold on. Where did Versa go? Wasn't she just here?
Oh, you know, I just saw her leave. I thought someone must have called for her.
My guess is that she followed the scent of the food straight to the kitchen.
Ich vermute, sie ist den Duft des Essens direkt in die Küche gefahren.
Let's go check on her. Paimon understands the torture of an empty stomach better than anyone.
I'll lead the way.
Schon Akt 3? What?
Oh, that smell. So delicious. Juicy mushrooms, melted cheese, mouth-watering steak.
Ah, look who it is. I thought I felt an intense energy around here. I know better than to get between you and your next meal. The food just needs a few more minutes. Here, this should tide you over in the meantime.
Wait, is this priest meat stew? Thank you, Uncle Atoli!
Versa! You really did head straight for the kitchen. What's up? You seemed lost in your own world just now.
Sie ist wirklich in ihrer Welt verloren. Oh Mann, ey.
Oh, it's you! Sorry.
Ihr seid es
I completely spaced out just now. The next thing I knew, I was all the way over here with a bowl of stew in my hands.
Aber 40 Stunden Fähnchen sollten Verantwortung übernehmen.
Don't worry about it. I think we can all guess what happened.
Keine Sorge, wir wissen.
Prep took longer than usual, so I had to push back the competition.
Vorbereitung dauert.
Sorry for making you wait, Varessa, especially on an empty stomach.
No worries, Uncle Atoli. Your delicious soup fixed me right up.
Oh, that sounds more like the Varessa we know.
I become completely useless when I'm hungry. I really wanted to focus on the conversation back there, but no luck.
That's perfectly normal. It takes a lot of energy to train the way you do, so you need more food to make up for it. You do know what I mean, right? Try to do too much on an empty stomach, and you end up feeling weak and lightheaded.
Oh boy, Paimon's been there before.
Dabei fliegst du doch Paimon.
So, when is the competition supposed to start? Not sure I can wait much longer.
One sec. I'll go check.
Ich will mal.
We're all set. Time to gather the contestants, Zacatl. The showdown is about to begin.
Bitte versammle alle Teilnehmer der Show.
Got it! Let's head to the venue. The food will be brought out shortly.
Finally! Oh, I'm so ready to dig in.
Ich bin bereits zum Spachtel. So, da. Was geht ab? David.
It smells so good. Veressa had the right idea. It's definitely worth the wait.
Ja. Oh, sieht lecker aus.
Yeah, we could maybe finish one portion between the two of us. And even that's a stretch.
Aber selbst
But
das
one portion each? There's
ist
no
nicht viel.
chance.
Das ist wahnsinnig. Für jeden keine Chance.
Time to dig in.
Ich
Thanks for
sterbe
the food,
nicht,
Uncle
ich brauch
Toli.
Das Essen. Okay, Toli.
Whoa! Hold
That's a
on!
moment, no?
Veressa's plate looks completely different than ours!
Sie stimmt was anderes. Die stimmt einfach andere Sachen. Ja. Das ist doch nicht mehr normal.
I forgot to mention,
Ich
the
vergaß zu
competition
erwähnen,
actually has
dass
two
wir eigentlich
levels.
für
The regular
Right.
challenge and the Veressa challenge.
Level hat die reguläre Herausforderung und die Vanessa Herausforderung. Oder Vanessa.
The Veressa challenge is
Vanessa
only for
Herausforderung
people who
ist
have completed
nur für
the
Leute,
regular
die schon
challenge in the
die
past.
Herausforderung abgeschlossen haben.
It's named after Veressa because, well, so far, she's the only one who's been able to finish it.
You're kidding.
Du musst
You had to
wissen,
invent a whole new challenge just for her?
eine ganz neue Herausforderung.
Believe me, if Veressa competed in the same class as everyone else, the winner would be decided before the competition even started. What's the fun in that?
Das wäre dann der Spaß.
Only one other person has come close to beating the Veressa challenge, and that would be the Pyro Archon herself.
Moment mal. Du sagst, Marika hat das schon, aber... Du sagst, Marika hat das schon einmal gemacht.
Of course,
Yeah,
she
that's
breezed through the normal level, but the Veressa challenge was still too much, even for her. Back then, it was all part of an investigation. You see, the Pyro Archon covers all expenses at the Weary Inn the night before the pilgrimage. And each time, Veressa's tab would show several dozen people's worth of food for a single person. The speaker's chamber thought something had to be wrong. Maybe there was a mistake in the accounts, or someone was trying to defraud the Archon. But once the Archon finally saw Veressa's appetite in action, that was that.
Whoa. Okay, so you're saying Malika had these portions and she just breezed through? right. Let's go. Paimon's gonna defend her honor with everything she's got.
Ich mag diese Bilder einfach. Was nicht.
Oh, tender, juicy, grilled to perfection. It's delicious. Oh, you gotta try this one too, Traveler. It's amazing. Oh, and this. And this one is. All right. All this time, and it doesn't look like we've made any progress. Oh, Paimon's ready to throw in the towel. Okay, Paimon's tried as hard as she could, but this enemy is too strong. You know what? There really should be a Paimon challenge. Paimon's smaller than the rest of you. It's no fair for her portion to be the same.
Ja. Sollte Paimon nach Paimon gehen. Ist kleiner ist schwer.
Let's hear it for Veressa, who has once again completed the challenge. And with a 10% increase in portion size, it's a new personal best.
Jedes Mal waren
Well done, Varessa.
Amazing job!
Werde ich beantworten.
Oh, it's nothing. Uncle Atoli's food is just too good. I couldn't stop myself.
You actually finished it? Jeez, are you okay?
Huh? Why wouldn't I be?
You don't feel bloated? Or like you're gonna throw up? Oh, Paimon's so full it feels like she's gonna sink.
Oh, nope. I feel good, actually. Satisfied, you know? Thanks. This is my specialty, after all. Not that it's good for anything outside these competitions. If I'm honest, I'd rather be like you or Kochi Ansan. A hero brave enough to stand against the abyss.
Don't worry, Varessa. For someone as talented as you, it's only a matter of time before you shine in the arena.
Ian-san! Did you beat the challenge too?
Of course. The regular challenge is easy for me. I've attempted the Varessa challenge a few times too, but never even came close.
Okay, there has to be more to this than just appetite. Is there some kind of trick? By the end, it was like the meat turned into one big greasy blob, and it was so hard to keep going.
Oh, that's when you balance it out with some mushrooms. The ones from my orchard. Well, that's what I did anyway. As soon as the food came out, I set a few mushrooms to the side so they wouldn't soak up too much oil. Or get too mushy. That way, you have something fresh and fruity to balance it out.
Oh, so that's the secret! Use the mushrooms to cut through the heaviness!
That's right. You tried them yourselves, remember? If it tastes like a fruit, might as well use it like one. I think more people from outside the tribe would beat the challenge if they knew about that mushroom.
Ian-san, some of the contestants are looking for you. Something about being ready to train?
They want to exercise. After all that food? Sorry, everyone. I should intervene.
Yeah, go tell them to take it easy.
Well, how did everyone do, Uncle Atoli?
Almost half finished the regular challenge. I believe that's a record. Either the contestants are getting more experienced, or my cooking was extra good this time.
Everything was delicious, especially when it first came out all hot and steaming.
Thank you. When cooked at high heat, that mushroom has a special fragrance that really brings out the flavor of the other ingredients. Oh, and since you're new here, I should mention something else about that mushroom. It's an excellent addition to any dish, but there are actually two varieties. Red, which is the most common, and green. There's not much to note about the red ones. Sell them, eat them, do whatever you want. But if you see a green one, it must be picked and eaten right away.
Huh? Why's that?
That's just what a scholar from Sumeru said when the orchard first opened. No one knows the reason. We just do as we're told. Whenever a green mushroom pops up in the orchard, I pick it and eat it. The flavor is identical to the red ones.
Okay, because that's not weirdly specific at all.
Well, of course. Who wouldn't be intrigued by something like that? But curiosity isn't always a good thing, right? Oh, by the way, Veressa, I'm almost out of red mushrooms. Could you run to the orchard and grab some more for me?
Of course, Uncle Atoli. I'm on it. Want to come with you too?
What do you think, Traveler? Paimon wouldn't mind working off some of that food. Paimon will take that as a yes. All right, let's go. Thanks for the food, Atoli.
Haha, my pleasure.
Das ist der ein... So ein...
to that meal, I'm ready to tackle anything. Oh, something on your mind? Is it what Uncle Atoli said about the green mushrooms? Don't worry. He can be a bit dramatic. The green mushrooms don't appear that often. Besides, I check the orchard every day, and if I see one, I eat it. If anything, I wish there were more around here. Means more free mushrooms for me.
Wait, is that one right there? Huh. Talk about a coincidence.
Die waren vorher nicht da.
See? There's nothing special about it except the color.
Ja, was jetzt alles nicht so war.
Give me 1 sec. I'll start a fire and grill it right up.
Paimon's gonna pass on this one. She's way too stuffed from earlier.
You mean why we have to pick and eat the green mushrooms right away? To be honest, I'm curious too. The scholar looked really serious when he said it, but he never explained the reason behind it. Uncle Atoli has a point, though. Curiosity can be a bad thing. If we stop doing what the scholar said, something terrible could happen.
You could look into it at least. That's what an adventurer would do.
Yeah, but my tribe is more important. I love everything about this place. Maintaining the status quo is good enough for me. I know the truth is important too, but I don't have the right to make a decision that could put the people around me in danger. In other words, deep down, I guess I'm just scared. Scared that change could mean losing control. Command the truth?
Yeah, we don't have to stop following the scholar's orders. We can start by gathering information.
Okay.
You have a point. You know, you remind me of another hero from our tribe. Her name was Fiatena.
No.
Just like you, she was full of courage and never stopped challenging and exploring the unknown. She's my idol. Actually, could you give me a moment? All I need is 3 seconds. Lady Fiatena, lend me your courage. 3, 2, 1. You're right. I can't keep running from the truth. I want to command it, just like you said. So, where should we start with the investigation? You probably have a bunch of experience. Oh, the green mushroom, you mean? The taste is the same as the red ones. There's nothing special there.
Well, the Traveler is a lot more perceptive than most people. She should at least give it a try.
Oh, I see. Well then, I'll grill some up right away.
So, notice anything, Traveler? Just like Varessa said. Guess it was the same for all of us.
Finally, a worthy devotee after all this time. Fascinating.
Who said that?
No need for alarm. There is only one among you who piqued my interest, and that is the one with golden hair. Seeing as you all appear to be acquainted, I allowed the rest of you to hear my voice as well. Now, I shall grant you all the honor of becoming my first subjects in this era. Now, you were the ones who wanted to learn more about my origins. I merely granted your wish.
Origins? Wait, you're the green mushroom?
Ah, so you do know how to use your brain, young one. You'll excuse me if I have no interest in you, craven and dull-witted as you usually seem.
Hey, watch it, buddy!
Let me remind you, it was your own curiosity that started all of this. I see no reason for me to stand down. only granted you this audience because I saw potential in you. I am the Sage Lord of Fungi. Serving me is a great honor, as well as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Sage Lord? Good one. Did you come up with that yourself?
You mock my name? Oh, all you do is make a mockery of your own taste. Of course, the Sage Lord of Fungi is too dignified for petty arguments with lesser organisms.
Sure doesn't sound like it.
That's enough out of you. What's wrong with you humans? You should be full of reverence at this point. In that case, I don't know what went wrong, but you lack the trust and worship to be my subjects. So we shall have to table that for the time being. However, I am willing to share my sagely knowledge with you. I have all the answers you seek. As with all seekers of said knowledge, all you have to do is prove your sincerity, and we shall see if you're worthy.
Look! More green mushrooms right in front of us!
These clones are my most loyal subjects, as well as the keepers of my secrets. If you want answers, then gather your wits and search for clues. I shall await your summons. It might be advisable to brush up on your devotion in the meantime.
The voice is gone. Finally, Paimon had enough of that racket. Talking in our heads without permission? Spewing a bunch of nonsense? Even a Hal is better than him.
So, do you think what he said was true? About being the Sage Lord of Fungi and all that?
Maybe, but most of it sounded like hot air to Paimon.
true. That conversation in our heads definitely was real.
And it proves these mushrooms aren't regular mushrooms at all. Something fishy is going on.
I guess this is the beginning of our hero's journey then. So let's make like heroes and get to the bottom of this. So we can command the truth and this mushroom. Okay. That sounded a lot cooler in my head.
Well, we have one thing going for us. We've faced mushrooms before, and they're pretty pathetic as far as enemies go.
Such insolence!
Did you hear that? Sounds like someone's mad.
You're spying on us?
No response. Guess he's not gonna admit it.
Well, he said his subjects hold the clues to his secrets. Who knows if he was telling the truth? But we can't just ignore the green mushrooms, so let's start investigating.
Wissen wir unser Grün?
Okay, so this one is red. Ah! Fungus! It turned into a fungus! In that land of all places!
So this is one of his subjects? Well, it's kind of cute.
Bull warrior compliment! Much appreciate! No! Bull warrior natural enemy! Eat! Must resist!
Careful, Varessa! This is a kind of monster from Sumeru. Even though it looks cute, it can still attack you!
A monster? Aw, that's too bad. I was hoping we could be friends.
Mercy! Mercy! Food is sacred! Everything else, waste! That's all I know. Promise!
It turned back into a normal mushroom. What's going on?
You mean that food is sacred?
Well, that's a whole bunch of nothing. Let's go look somewhere else.
mache auf jeden Fall jetzt aus. Gute Nacht, schlaf gut. Ich bin raus, der Klaus.